stunning city Paris is. Absolutely beautiful city. When the skies are blue like this, we've had perfect weather. Absolutely stunning weather.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. We're happy to have you on our cruise today, and we thank you for choosing Les Vedettes de Paris. This spot has become a memorial ground for remembering Lady Diana, Princess of Wales, who died in a car crash in 1997 in the tunnel that passes beneath the flame. Pont Alexander III is in front of you. It was built to symbolize Franco-Russian friendship. Tsar Nicholas II placed the first stone in 1886. The metallic bridge's notable feature is that it has only a single arch. It is one of Paris's most beautiful bridges. We are approaching the Pont de la Concorde, which was completed in 1791 using stones that came from the demolition of the Bastille prison. To your left, it leads to Place de la Concorde, where the obelisk of Luxor has been standing since 1836. It took 6 years to transport it by boat from Luxor to Paris and reinstall it here. That is also the location where Avenue des Champs-Élysées begins, leading to the Arc de Triomphe.
Good paint. Good. Yeah, but it just shows you how beautiful this city really is. It is stunning. Some of the buildings are just enormous. Absolutely enormous.
In front of you is the Pont Neuf, the oldest bridge in Paris. It was the first stone bridge with sidewalks and completely free of houses. Along the quays on both sides of the Seine, you can see the booksellers. Their green wooden stands are in fixed positions, placed there in the middle of the 19th century. Paris's booksellers inspired similar installations in other capitals like Ottawa, Peking, and Tokyo. On your left is the Île de la Cité, where the city of Paris was born. It is home to Notre Dame Cathedral, whose construction began in 1163. It was completed 182 years later. It has Europe's largest stained glass rose windows. In front of Notre Dame is Point Zero for France's roads. It is from this point that all kilometer distances are calculated.
So it looks like the boat gets to a certain point and then turns round. Does it go back the same way or does it go up that other tunnel there? It came in that way where the Notre Dame is, down here. Looks like we might go that tunnel there.
On the left is the Square du Vert Galant. This was King Henry IV's nickname, because even in his old age, he was still quite a ladies' man. In French, the term galant can mean a seducer, and vert means an older man who still has an eye for the ladies. On the left, before the passerelle, beneath a green dome, is the Palais de la Légion d'Honneur. This building was used as the model for the White House in Washington, D.C., though the U.S. President's White House is 7 times larger.
So a police speedboat came past and stopped us. Not just us, I think they've stopped the whole traffic. You see him on the speedboat. Something's going on. I don't know what.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. We have to wait 30 minutes. Thank you, sorry for this.
So there you go, 30-minute delay because Well, something's happened. The police speedboat just came past and stopped us from moving, so something's happening. I don't know what. Everything's running again now, so let's carry on with this tour. Whatever happened has happened. I don't know idea what it was though. No idea. Thank you.
Before the Pont Alexander III on the left, if you look carefully, you can see the golden dome of Les Invalides. Its buildings house a military hospital, the military museum, and under the dome is the tomb of Napoleon I.
Choix architectural pour l'époque. Il accueille aujourd'hui de nombreuses expositions, salons, concerts, défilés de mode et même parfois une fête foraine. En face se trouve le Petit Palais.
Apparently they use that statue to see how high the water is. And when 1910 flood, the water was up to his beard. And that is high, that is some flood. That's just under the bridge basically.
On the left is the symbol of Paris, the Eiffel Tower. It was built for the 1889 Paris World's Fair. It measures 327 meters in height, which is about 10 times the length of this boat. At first, the tower was designed to be temporary. Many artists and writers at the time hated the tower and demanded that it be taken down. In the end, it was saved. One famous anecdote is about the crook, Victor Lustig. In 1925, there was again talk of dismantling the tower, and Lustig, posing as a government official, succeeded in convincing a gullible scrap merchant to buy the tower from him.
Well, that's the end of the river cruise on the Seine here in Paris. Please like, comment, share, subscribe for this video. Lots more to come from Paris.
Do not throw away
thanks for watching everyone.
After the
See you all
cruise,
soon.
you can use it for discount.